are you letting them know the situation of that?
We need to take care of the ones under us first before we now, for example, we need to put our house in order before we can now go out and say something is wrong outside, you know. So we are working on the ones under us, and before you know it, everywhere will be turned around. Also, when we talk about sporting activities, for example, when we came on board, you realize that the Shooting Stars Football Club of Ibadan was almost relegated when we came on board. People were not going to the stadium to watch their matches again. We knew when we were growing up, we can remember those good old days of shooting. We can remember all the good old days of our late father, Lekon Salami, Baba Eleron and co. We can remember all of them. But today, as I'm speaking to you, anywhere you go, you hear people shouting Shooting Stars again in less than 2 years. Also, when you go to watch their matches now at Lekon Salami Stadium, because they used to play at Liberty Stadium, but as I'm speaking to you, they have returned back to Adamasingba Stadium. And when you go to watch their matches, from the analysis we did, we never had anything less than about 7,000 people coming to watch their matches, as I'm speaking to you. And the club is doing very well. We're almost starting another season, and we're hoping that our target is to take the club continental. Our target is also to win trophies, how it used to be in the past. We're bringing back Shooting Stars Club of Ibadan. Also, Crown FC of Ogbomoso, when we came on board, they were also playing at Ilorin Township Stadium. But as I'm speaking to you, I'm very happy to tell you that they are back at Showo Ogbomoso Stadium in Ogbomoso, because we have been able to renovate the place for them to come back. And they're also doing very well. Before you know it, they will also be competing with Shooting Stars. Those are the two clubs owned by Oyo State. And when we talk about basketball, the Oyo State basketball team, which is the Oluyole Warrior, the last time they played in the Premier League of the basketball competition was 13 years ago. But as I'm speaking to you today, they qualified last year to play in the Premier League. Also, the last time they competed at the Sport Festival was about 19 years ago. During the last festival, Oyo State basketball team qualified to play in the final, and they won a silver medal. Also, cycling in Oyo State, we won about 3 gold medals during the Eco 2012 festival. And cycling is also doing well. Disabled sports we have spoken about that, they're also doing very well. They won so many medals for us. Kickboxing is also growing in Oyo State. We won a lot of medals, even though they had to cancel some of the bouts because of the violence that happened during the festival, and that's why we lost so many medals which we would have won. So all of these, when you look at them, the badminton is also there, hockey is also there, so many things. When you talk about sports in Oyo State that are really growing. So for me, I believe it has been a good time for sports in Oyo State. And we believe that this year there is brighter future for us when we talk about sports in Oyo State.